Hey everybody! Let's talk about something super important. The US presidential election. This isn't just some boring political thing, it's the big time. It's a huge event that captures the attention of millions of people across the nation. Every 4 years, Americans get to choose their leader. It's a chance for people to voice their opinions and make their votes count in a significant way. This election decides who becomes the President of the United States, the most powerful person in the country. The president's role is crucial in shaping the nation's future and its policies. The president makes decisions that affect everyone, not just people in America, but folks all over the world. Global policies, international relations, and even economic trends can be influenced by the US president's actions. Think about it. From healthcare to taxes, from the environment to education, the president's choices touch every aspect of our lives. Pretty wild, right? These decisions can have long-lasting impacts on our daily lives and future generations. So, yeah, paying attention to the US presidential election isn't just about being informed. It's about being engaged in the democratic process and understanding our civic duties. It's about understanding how the world around us works. The policies set by the president can ripple across the globe, affecting international relations and global markets in profound ways. It's about having a say in our future. By voting, we contribute to shaping the direction of our country and in turn the world. So let's stay informed, get involved, and make our voices heard. All right, let's break it down. In the US presidential election, we're not just picking one person, we're picking a team. Think of it like choosing a band. You've got the lead singer, that's the president, and their backup, the vice president. And trust me, the stakes are high. Now, you're probably wondering, when does all this election action go down? Well, mark your calendars because Election Day in the US is always on the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November. That means the next election will be on, drumroll, Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. But hold on, the election isn't just one day and done. It's a whole process that starts way before November. We're talking months of campaigning, debates, and those crazy things called primaries. More on that later. Just know that the road to the White House is a long one, folks. Section 4, the race to the White House. Primaries, campaigns, and the Electoral College. This is the journey that determines who will lead the nation. Okay, buckle up because this is where things get really interesting. The process is long, intense, and full of twists and turns. Before the big November election, each party needs to choose their champion, their candidate for president and vice president. This is a crucial step in the democratic process. They do this through a series of state elections called primaries and caucuses. These events are the battlegrounds where candidates prove their mettle. Think of it like a tournament. Candidates battle it out state by state, trying to win their party's nomination. Each state victory brings them closer to the ultimate prize. Once each party has their nominees, the real showdown begins. This is where the campaign trail truly heats up. The candidates travel the country, giving speeches, kissing babies, and trying to convince voters that they're the best choice for the job. They attend rallies, town halls, and debates. But here's the kicker. In the US, we don't directly elect our president. It's a bit more complex than that. We use this wacky system called the Electoral College. It's a unique feature of our electoral process. Don't worry, I'll explain it all soon. Stay tuned to understand how your vote translates into electing the president. Section 5. The power of your vote, making your voice heard. You might be thinking, if we don't directly elect the president, what's the point of voting? Well, hold your horses. Your vote still matters big time. It's not just about the presidential election. Remember those primaries and caucuses we talked about? That's where your vote has a direct impact on choosing which candidates make it to the final round. And even in the general election, your vote helps determine which candidate wins your state's electoral votes. It's like a giant game of strategy, and every vote counts. The more people who vote, the more representative our democracy becomes. Voting isn't just a right, it's a responsibility. So don't let anyone tell you that your vote doesn't matter. It's your voice, your power, and your chance to shape the future of the country. Every vote is a building block in the foundation of our democracy. When you vote, you're not just choosing a candidate, you're making a statement about the kind of world you want to live in. So get out there, make your voice heard, and be a part of the change you wish to see. Your vote is your voice, and it matters.